I'm Rebecca, co-founder and CEO of Odd Arts, and Odd Arts is a theatre organisation, and all of our aims are to reduce inequalities and increase wellbeing and cohesion. So we deliver therapeutic theatre workshops predominantly in criminal justice settings and prisons. We deliver interactive theatre tours addressing social justice issues. They reach around 150 schools a year and around 30 to 40,000 people. And we also do a lot of community-led work. From our base here at Aquarius, we deliver mental health projects, a theatre troupe for adults with experience of homelessness, a creative drop-in, children's drama workshops, which are all really to, as I said, reduce inequalities and increase opportunities for people that might not otherwise have them. I was always interested in theatre when I was growing up, and I suppose I was interested in social justice, but I didn't know it was called that then. And criminal justice, actually. So they don't make an obvious career, but I studied drama at university and I learnt, I suppose, two new areas of theatre that I'd just never even considered before. One was when I did a theatre project in Forest Bank Prison whilst at university, run by Tip Theatre Company in Manchester. I had that experience and it kind of opened my eyes up to realise theatre can be something to impact society and people's lives, you know, beyond just the entertainment form we so often see. And another thing which massively inspired me was learning about someone called Augusto Boal. So he's a politician and theatre practitioner. He's died now, but he developed something called Theatre of the Oppressed, which is a whole model of theatre work that is a bottom-up approach, working with people who he kind of described as oppressed at the time, but using theatre to change society, change policy, influence how the world works, and he actually changed laws in Brazil through this work. So I saved it from a bar job when I was 19, flew out to Brazil, kept knocking on his door begging for an internship because I didn't get it. I found out after I'd already bought my ticket I didn't get it. Eventually he let me learn with him. So one of my first experience in prisons was actually in Rio. So that was really influential and still inspires me and the work that we do at Odd Arts today. I have 4 children and 4 birth children, and I also foster. So that juggle has been really difficult at points, and 4 difficult pregnancies while leading an organisation, no proper maternity leaves, took a toll. I think it made me more determined. I remember when I was around 20 and I'd set up Odd Arts, a governor in a prison once said to me and my co-founders, "Oh, you're the little girlies we're spending our money on," in front of a room of predominantly male prison officers. And I was fuming. I thought, we've got full out classes of people attending every day, really engaged, doing good work. And I knew that took an amount of skill, but it just makes me more determined, I think. I mean, COVID time stands out as horrendous. I just remember feeling, after 2 years, I remember suddenly, as we'd lifted out of that, saying to somebody, "Oh my gosh, this sick feeling's not in my stomach anymore." And it made me realise I'd had such high level anxiety and feeling so sick with worry around everything. That was really hard, trying to homeschool my kids, trying to keep work going, setting everything up, and then with no notice it just getting pulled and having to start again. And I also think I probably nearly burnt out maybe 2 years ago, but I didn't notice it. So I'm someone that has a history of mental ill health. I had severe anorexia when I was around 20, so I suppose that I know that I can be susceptible, as we all can, but I'm really acutely aware. And a couple of years ago I really noticed I wasn't sleeping as well, I was worrying more, I was experiencing less joy, and I think honestly it was just from absolutely hammering it for 20 years, and probably that determination I spoke about and bringing up the kids and keeping the company going, getting through COVID, all built up. So I took a 6-week sabbatical, I had some counselling, and it totally changed my life. It was really brilliant, and I relearnt to experience joy to the same level again, and like enjoy my work again. One thing currently that is affecting everyone's field of work, whether you're a theatre organisation or working in criminal justice like we do, or whatever field, is housing. So many people come into our centre facing homelessness. People who've just been granted refugee status are then required to leave emergency accommodation and are put on the streets. That just seems like such an unethical thing. I was chatting to somebody yesterday who was a brilliant artist and facilitator, and out of prison, they'd been in prison a long time and now are facing homelessness. It's just such a desperate situation, and I feel it's also linked to so much anger and feelings of injustice in society. It's contributing to really divisive narratives and racism. Housing is really affecting everything, I would say, at the minute.